Coming up on Mountain News this morning, two businesses partnered up to help raise money for children's hospitals. And soon, Harlan will have free internet access downtown.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. We are coming up on 6 a.m. on Tuesday, May 14th. Now let's go ahead and check in with meteorologist Tim Drawbridge for a look at your forecast this morning.
Hard to believe we're already halfway through May, but nonetheless, we're sitting in the mid-50s here. Good morning to you. A lot of clouds across the region and a scattering of showers basically from Hazard northbound toward Moorhead points east. We'll show you on the composite imagery in a moment. We're generally 55 near 60 minus Harlan at 64 this morning, 59 at Jonesville. It's also lower 60s right now. Somerset back into Monticello. Here is that scattering of some showers departing. The short-term model guidance indicates we could still regenerate a few more showers here the next couple of hours. Otherwise, we get a break before this complex comes in, heading for the second half of the day. All right, check it out. Left the future view on by mistake, but nonetheless, here's a scattering of shower and thunder shower activity with the opportunity for some heavier bursts of rain later today. The upper level feature sits over us as we head through tomorrow, which means, yes, it remains unsettled and keep the umbrella close by. Not a washout by any means, but as you can see here, we have good chances for shower and thunder shower action this afternoon. A high today in Hazard up to 75. More about the first alert 7-day forecast. When can we get rid of this system? We'll let you know coming up in a few moments. Olivia?
All right, Tim, thank you. Two Big Sandy businesses joined forces yesterday to give back to children's hospitals. Paintsville Walmart invited Dashing Sons Mobile Cafe to sell its coffees and specialty drinks from the store parking lot, bringing the small business in to help raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. Owner Victoria Childers says it is a great way to join together and support a cause that helps so many families in need.
But hopefully never have to use it, but just in case, I love that I have a small foot in the door with helping them do it for families that need it.
Childers says she is one of many small businesses working with Walmart to bring in donations for the network this summer. 3 teachers in Hazard were recognized for excellence this past weekend. One teacher from each of the schools in the Hazard Independent School District won the Excellence in Teaching Award from Campbellsville University. Cindy Linden, Paul Spear, and Patrick Hall were the teachers recognized. Superintendent Sandra Combs says they go above and beyond for their students and the district as a whole.
You know, we have a tradition of excellence at Hazard Independent, and these 3 teachers, which is Cindy Linden at the elementary school, Paul Spare at the middle school, and Patrick Hall at the high school. These 3 teachers have went above and beyond and are excellent teachers, and we're very proud of that at the district level.
Combs says they hope more teachers are recognized in the future for all that they do. People in Harlan County will soon be able to access free Wi-Fi downtown. WYMT's Jack Demler spoke to local officials about the multi-year project that helps connect Harlan County.
In the age of technology, internet access is important.
The day and age that we live in now, it's hard to do anything without access to high-speed broadband.
For people in Harlan County, connecting to Wi-Fi on a phone or a tablet or a laptop downtown isn't exactly feasible, but soon Wi-Fi will be free and easy to access to the public in downtown Harlan. A multi-year project designed to attract people to the area.
We think it's going to be one that's going to help enhance the visitor experience in downtown Harlan and around the courthouse properties and downtown merchants that will really enhance the visitor experience.
The project started after people expressed issues with connectivity.
You know, people saying that there was, you know, they were having trouble with connectivity on types of transactions like that. So that's why the conversation started.
And hearing from a similar project taking place in Cynthiana, Kentucky.
As soon as I heard him say it, I went up to him after and said, how do we get this in Harlan County?
With 5 radios downtown and 2 mobile units, all designed to provide better Wi-Fi, the multi-year project will help businesses operate.
Having access to this public Wi-Fi will make it better for merchants and consumers alike.
While there is excitement for better connectivity, Cole Raines with One Harlan County says this project is one part of the mission to connect the area.
This is just another piece of the puzzle as it relates to connectivity.
Finding more ways to connect. In Harlan, Jack Demler, WYMT Mountain News.
The official unveiling of the free public Wi-Fi and digital kiosk will take place on Saturday at noon. Over the weekend, a geomagnetic storm of historic proportions made it possible to see the northern lights right here in Kentucky. Coronal mass ejections, or CMEs, can sometimes erupt from the sun and make their way towards Earth. The Space Weather Prediction Center observed 5 of them, causing them to issue an extreme watch for a G5 level storm, which we haven't seen since 2003. People as far south as Florida and Texas reported seeing the northern lights. We also talked to a University of Kentucky professor about what made this possible.
The recent burp of particles from the sun was unusually strong. Now, because the burp of particles was so strong, the aurora was much more widespread on the surface of the Earth than you would normally have. Seeing the northern lights here in Kentucky is a once every few decades type thing.
Unfortunately, if you miss seeing the lights, your next best bet is planning a trip closer to the North Pole.
Who's signing up for that trip to the North Pole, right? Temperature-wise this morning, a lot of us between 55 and near 60. It is 64. Good morning to you at Harlan. Lower 60s as you make your way from Pulaski County into Wayne County. And the satellite radar composite this morning showing that scattering of showers lifting out, but there's some signs that we may be regenerating some of that action. Jackson northbound toward Moorhead. Otherwise, we're going to get a break here over the next several hours as this complex will get closer to us to help reignite the action as we head through the afternoon. So in the travel forecast for today, a partly sunny sky as we get the brace in the clouds here heading through this morning. The threat of a shower, and I think the more prominent action comes in or redevelops this afternoon into this evening. Could be some heavier bursts of rain as well. Keep that in mind on the drive home from work and school. Today's high near 75. We'll see how long the rain chances continue. The first alert 7-day forecast is coming up in just a few moments. Olivia?
Thank you, Tim, and thanks for joining us on Mountain News this morning. More news is on the way. When we return, Cohen is back on the stand in former President Donald Trump's hush money trial.